Hey guys, what's going on? We are scrambling to record some video. So I think this is due in like 2 days. I have to have something up on TikTok within 2 days. So we're gonna throw this together as quickly as possible. This is overdue. So this is full disclosure once again, as always. The game we're about to play was gotten through keymailer. That will be in the YouTube description and whatnot, as well as the description of the TikTok video, wherever you end up seeing any of the clips related to this. It's a review copy that was sent to us, a chance to try out a game. Yeah, I don't know how I don't even remember I don't remember signing up for this one specifically, but it's hard to say. I signed up for a bunch of different ones and so forth, and you might sign up for 100 and might get a hit on 2. So like, if you were on the Discord, you saw about the superhero simulator. This one came through shortly after that and so forth. And although I've had it for a while and I've had time to make videos, as many of you may know, I was extremely sick through November and December. And believe it or not, I'm actually sick right now. So if my voice does sound a little off, I'm actually sick again. But I'm not as bad as I was. And actually, even for this run, I'm getting hopefully to the tail end of it. It's only a little bit of sinus congestion still. This is actually the best I've felt in a couple days. So, yeah, we need to get this done. Now, I love sim-type games and so forth. As you probably noticed, I play all sorts of stuff that are like simulation-type stuff. Everything from your Stardew Valleys to Cattle Country to the 2-Point Hospital and games and stuff like that. I loved the old Sim Towers and stuff like that. And there was actually a game, I even remember when I first started working for EB Games back in around 96, 97. There was actually a game called Tycoon for PC that I remember trying. And it even had... it actually had some name brand stores in it, including EB Games, and ironically Babbage's, which became GameStop, which bought EB Games, which has now sold EB Games Canada, and EB Games Canada, its own separate company. Anyway, doesn't matter. Point is, they were actually even in the game. You could actually earn them over time, which was kind of funny. Yeah, so I remember enjoying that game. It's been a long time since I played it. I don't think this is quite the same idea as that was, but it looks kind of interesting. So we have the review copy here for Steam, and we're going to dive right into it and see what this game is all about. I've muted the music because I don't know whether it's going to get me dinged for any sort of copyright or anything like that, and obviously we don't want that. We don't want any copyright strikes. Mind you, I don't think it will, because it sounds like it's an original song for this game specifically. And if any of you have been on my YouTube, you know that, and I even put a small teaser on TikTok as well. You'll remember that I made like using an AI program. I made a silly little song about if Donald Trump had lost the election, kind of thing, starting his own McDonald's and so forth. The music sounds very similar to that, so I feel like mallsimulator used AI to create this original song for their game. And I know there's like a lot of mixed opinions about the use of AI, especially when companies are making games and product and stuff like that. I've said before on social medias and stuff like that, that in my opinion, if you're a small startup business and you're using AI to like create a logo or something like that, I don't really have a problem with that. But I do have a problem with big companies that clearly can afford the people to actually design good quality product. Because let's be honest, AI stuff, although it's getting better, it's still kind of crap. So yeah, anyways, let's go. Let's quickly peek at the options, see what we got. English, resolution, full screen, yeah, graphics time, yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, we're good. New game. So, yeah, AI is not perfect, and humans can still do better, in my opinion, at this stage in the game. So I think if you're a big company and you can afford to pay the people, you should be paying the people. But all right. So welcome to the Mall Simulator. Build your mall from scratch. Expand it. Offer hundreds of products and services. Every decision you make affects your visitor count, satisfaction, keep your income, blah, blah, blah. Here are the stores you can build in the mall. Clothing, sports, tech, toys, supermarket, cosmetics, cinema, burger shop, arcade, home goods, game store, cafeteria, jewelry, florist, sushi bar, and more. Good luck, boss. Then we got open tablet. Looks like we got 2,000 to start. Name your mall. Click on... okay, yeah, so I'm going to guess, yeah, it's first person. Not a big fan of that. What should we call our mall? Click on your mouse. I am clicking on my mall. I am clicking on my mall. Apparently you can jump for some reason. Alright, so right off the bat, huge bug. I can't... It says name my mall. I'm trying to name my mall. Maybe if I get closer? Oh, there we go. You have to, okay, so you gotta be closer. What are we gonna call our mall? Jackson Square. That's a mall here in Hamilton. Let's change the color of the sign. Let's... make it a dark green. Apparently it's Christmas time. Open your first shop. Apparently you can just walk through the turn thing. Apparently. How far away can I run away from the mall, out of curiosity? Okay, to the edge of the property. Apparently. I can run around the outside of the mall, right? Oh, nope, nope, that's as far as you can go. So your mall only has one entrance. What's this? Required level 12. For parking. Extra parking spots. Required level 12. Sure. False advertising, not an exit. Got an elevator. And look, we have 2 levels. I'm superhuman. That, I guess, is to open my mall. Because, every building has a big breaker switch that opens and closes it. Men's bathroom, apparently. I feel like the designers of this have never been in a men's bathroom before. Where's the urinals? And then we got an escalator down here at the end. Okay, yeah, you can... So you don't even have a choice of what kind of stores you open and where. Like, your cinema has to be here. Your arcade has to be here. What's this? Home goods. Why wouldn't your arcade be next to the game store? Florist. And then there's not even a way to walk around to this side of the mall from this side. And apparently there's only one set of washrooms. So you'd have to, like, if you're in the very far store there and all of a sudden you got to take a piss, emergency piss, you got to run all the way down to the end, all the way down the escalator, and on all the way back down here. So what's this first store that we're opening? It doesn't actually say. Oh. It's a clothing store. So, well, I don't have a choice, do I? Open your tablet. Open admin tablet by pressing tab. Products. Order the first products for your store. Mad Cat t-shirt. Well, am I buying? I'm confused because it says unit price is $45, and it says here $225, and I've added it to the basket. And it says $225, so I'm going to pay $225. Isn't that? I'm very confused. So I'm paying 200. Why am I paying 225? The unit price is only 45. Pick up your delivered boxes. Oh. Okay, cool. Ooh, too far. Place the products on the hanger. What did I do? Oh, no, I don't. I'm not looking to rearrange the store. But I paid. Oh, okay, hang on. How many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 5. Okay, never mind. All right, now I understand. Market price is fine. Open the mall. Well, apparently I got to name my store. What are we going to name our clothing store? Shitwear for shits. No. Emo wear. There we go. Our store's named is Emo wear. Okay, we can turn on the switch now. Wait for your first customers. Oh, here comes a lady wearing not nearly enough clothing for that weather outside. Flip-flops, a skirt, and basically what looks like a swimsuit top, but I think it's a sports bra. Now this woman is a little bit better dressed, but again, you'd think she'd have like a coat or something. Oh. Apparently you do everything at the mall. Click on products to scan barcode. I guess I get it. Really? What happens if you overcharge them? Oh. So what's the point of having to have to type in the amount if you can only charge what the actual total is? Oh. Super Emo is going to buy 3 of them. Profit. I guess we need more shirts. There we go. We spent all our money. So again, there. I guess that means there's a delivery. Yes, there is. Apparently, I can only carry 1 box at a time. Here come more customers. Oh boy. Now, other than the dude's flip-flops, this person looks appropriately dressed. Drop. That's not dropping, that's called throwing. Again, I would call that throwing, not... Alright, let's ring some people through. Oh, she's paying in cash. Oh my god. Okay, so now we've got like the silly little mobile game aspect. Flip the switch to end the day. What if I want to keep selling shirts? What if I want to be one of those 24-hour malls? Why would the dude give you an extra $2? I swear it's just making up random numbers. Apparently time stands still when it's the end of the day, too. $15 satisfied customers. $128 supply costs. We profited $770. Oh my god, it throws you out of the mall. Hire a cashier. No shit, eh? I probably can't afford to hire a cashier, I'm guessing. I can, apparently. Oop. So, yeah, okay, so this is... I'm going to call this a glorified mobile game. Let's order more shirts. They're all the same, dude. Let's see if we can go the whole day with everybody getting a shirt that comes in for a shirt. More shirts. You're me good. Three more. How, what were they looking for? How could I have one product? Whatever. That also only equals 19. Build a new store. Okay. Can I hire, oh my god. No, I cannot. So this has to be a sports store. Okay. I don't have enough money to buy a product, though. Yeah, I was gonna say. So I gotta open the mall and have people be disappointed by my sports star. How did I get... I don't understand how I got money there. No. Yeah, this is a little ridiculous. I gotta run back and forth between two stores. I don't have any more. I don't have any more balls for you, dude. And I'm out of shirts. So I'm out of shirts, and I'm out of... Well, let's get some more volleyballs. Apparently I can collect money from... I don't get it. It's just advertising the mall itself. You wouldn't make money from that advertising specifically. Right, I don't have a cashier over here. Ah, we're out of shirts again. Flip the switch to end of the day. Yes, please.